for your support and for everything.
All right.
Good morning, all our ambassadors around the globe. Sorry, I'm shifting from my phone to my computer in just a second.
It's perfect.
Good. Okay. Yeah, now we can start. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the respected dignitaries of IIU, distinguished speakers, honorable participants, and the loving audience. Sorry. Okay, honorary participants and the loving audience present here from around the globe. I'm Dr. Kofi Abochi from Togo, and today with me we have Mr. Koleji Alex, who together will help me moderate today's event. It's my privilege to welcome you all to IIU African Continent Virtual Conference on Mentoring and Self-Empowerment, a very important and a key subject for us in IIU. And this is organized by the International Internship African team, the first global virtual university offering quality, accessible, and location-independent education around in all areas. So right now, I will be inviting our African head for the opening prayer and announcement. But before then, allow me to give a short profile of our honorable African head. I can introduce him in such a short time, but I just allow me to give a brief introduction of him. Senior Professor Charles General Eboria Usiolo is a professor in education in the areas of theology, peace, diplomacy, crimes against humanity, philosophy, psychology, literature, poetry, editor, advisor, motivational speaker, and a public intellectual within over 35 years of teaching, administration, and research experience. He has been an independent consultant and training expert. Professor Charles is currently working as a consultant in one of the financial institutes in Nigeria. He's the global founder of Dynamic Peace Rescue Mission International as the global commandant general. He serves as the African head and the honorary country director Nigeria for the International Internship University, IIU. He also serves as an associate professor and a professor and international diplomacy and global development at the Institute for the Roman Studies of Europe and Researches. He serves as an international special prison executive director, ISP, Africa, and at the United Nations New Security Council, UNSC. He serves as an international director in education and the chancellor for Nigeria, president at the World Peoples at Bangladesh Talents Young Association. He serves as ambassador at large for Africa at the International Anti-Terrorism Network. He serves as chancellor honorary to support to the ASTA institution at Instituto Teológico de Missão at Ultima Trombeta. So as you can see, Prof is a very experienced, highly respected, and socially engaged person, both in Africa and the whole world. So I can introduce Prof enough in this short time. So I will just now give the floor to our African head, academician, senior professor Charles Eboria. Please, Prof, you have the floor for the opening prayer and the introduction. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my able moderator, the Secretary General, and our Deputy Conference Committee leader, and one of our country director in Togo. I bless God for you, and I thank God that God will continue to elevate you. I remain loyal and humble to IIU and to everybody in the world. I thank God for this introduction that you have introduced me, and I know that God is fully in control. He is the one we should give honor to. That is why we must call upon him to take over this arena, to take over our decision, to take over everything we are going to do. We call upon God the Father, we call upon God the Son, and call upon God the Holy Spirit to empower us, to sanctify us, so that everything we are going to do here, we walk out to his glory. He will take control and keep on protecting us from every areas, so that we remain useful to him until he called us to eternity. Through Christ our Lord. Thank you very much. Today is a special day, a unique day. Good day, Able Excellency. Good day, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is a great day, and this is a great day, blessing to experience this day. We thank God for this opportunity. We also appreciate IIU, our able and able founder, Piyush Bandisa, and all the members of IIU core team, our trustee, everybody, I appreciate you for this great occasion, and we bless God for everything. Today, being the month of September of our conference, we also appreciate all our great speakers, our moderators, and participants for their great encouragements. We are going to look at the topic, monitoring and self-empowerment. Monitoring and self-empowerment. Monitoring is a powerful tool for personal development and empowerment. Monitoring supports mentorship support and encourages people to manage their own learning, maximizing their potential, developing their skill, and improving their performance to become the person they want to be. A mentor helps the student believe in themselves and boost their confidence. For the individual, it is about becoming more self-aware, taking responsibility of their life and activities, deciding on the direction rather than leaving it to chance. In terms of outcome, mentoring is about igniting personalities, inspiring possibilities, and investing in potential. It is also about instructing a purpose, instilling pride, and influencing passion in the mentee about their potential, achievement, and the future. It is about identifying what is yet to come, the prize. Each one of us needs someone to help us see beyond what we can see today. This is the valuable role that an experienced mentor can play in our lives. Mentoring allows time to reflect on what you have learned over the years from past experience. Some people tend to jump in and solve others' problems. Mentoring and consciously allowing the student to find their own solution is a great way to learn how to help, why not smoothing or taking over. The experience of mentoring can help move the tutor to a higher plane, to their own journey to leadership. A mentor can open your eyes to learn from your past experiences and role models. They will provide inspiration, motivation for the journey ahead. Mentoring is also referred to as mentorship, just as I said earlier. It's about the relationship between a more experienced person and a less experienced individual, the latter being guided by the former. Note, in terms of age, it doesn't matter whether the mentor is older or younger than the person they are guiding. We need a mentor for self-development, as earlier said. Mentoring increases productivities and better time management. Being a mentor helps you to understand others and become more empathetic. Better listeners are better partners, and this will improve productivity and mutual understanding. Being a mentor provides chances to practice and develop these necessary skills. What are the skills? There are 3 C's of mentorship: clarity, communication, and commitment. These are the keys to successful mentoring program. Key principles of mentoring are called ABCs of mentoring. What are the ABCs of mentoring? 1, assess their skill, their knowledge, their attitude when offering advice. 2, allow them to fail at times. 3, challenge them. 4, be available when you say you will. 5, introduce them to key contacts and possible collaboration. That is what we have been practicing. Collaboration. You cannot do it alone. You must collaborate with people so as to make it effectively and efficiently. Pay attention to their promotion and recognize them at every given situation for their efficiency and effectiveness in working. Tailor session to individual mentee. Tailor section. You have time for them. Give a particular period for this and this so that you'll be able to know them very well and train them. Lead, don't direct. As a mentor, you do what? You lead, you don't direct. Set high standard and articulate them clearly. High standard should be set and let them know. Give them instructive feedback in timely manner. Instructive feedback, constructive feedback. Be frank with opinions, with your own perspective. Focus or foster open communication and be an active listener. Collectively set goals and agenda for subsequent meetings. Assist with creating and prioritizing their career plan. Modern professional behavior. Discuss survival skills. Assist them with the social, political, and education. Inform them of additional professional development opportunity. View them as a respect colleagues. Don't say to replicate yourself. Don't do the work for them. Don't be offended if they choose not to take your advice. Don't become best friends. All these are necessary so as to make them, to empower them, to make them useful for tomorrow. Note, a mentor provides support for a new employee, but ultimate goal is to do what? To empower the employee to work independently with the skill he or she has learned. The ability to work successfully on their own brings a sense of empowerment as she or he gains independence in the workplace. If a mentor provides guidance, motivation, emotional support, and role model. Self-empowerment means making a conscious decision to take charge of your destiny. It involves making positive choice and taking action to advance, and being confident in your ability to make and execute decisions. Self-empowered people understand their strengths and their weakness and are motivated to learn and to achieve. Ways you can empower yourself. Find your passion. Don't wait around. Take action. Kindness, be kind to people. Tidy up things. Make sure that you are well organized. You are prepared for the task. Set the right kind of goals. Set it up. Raise up others. As far as you want to be empowered, you must do what? Raise up others. Let's go. It will be your let's go. Let's go. Everything is possible. You don't look back, you look forward. Have a self-care day. Have a self-care day for yourself, for realization and to relax so that you look refreshed. Take action to seize opportunity. Take action to seize opportunity. That is to say, you must be active all the time. Take action. Any opportunity you find yourself, you must do what? You must perfect yourself by doing it effectively. You don't waste time. Adapt a positive mindset. A positive mindset is a positive person who is always focused on things that are visible, that we actualize success, which we need. We don't need to look back, negative. No, when you look back, you are being negative, but you look forward to achieve what you want to achieve, what you have destined to achieve, what you are looking at. You don't look back. Self-empowerment enables you to make positive decisions and to take action that will bring you closer to achieving your goals and ambition. Steps taken to empower others. Steps taken to do what? To empower others. Delegate to develop. You delegate the work so as to develop the person, so as the person will also be active. 2, set clear expectations. Clear expectations, you know that this person will be able. Let it be clear. There is no hidden things on it. It should be clear, open. Give others autonomy over assignments. Provide necessary resources. Necessary resources must be provided so as to actualize that thing that you have asked that person to do. Give constructive feedback. Accept ideas and inputs. Communicate the vision of your organization. Let them know the vision of the organization to empower others. Recognize others for their hard work. Anybody that is hardworking, recognize them. Let them know that they are doing well so they can do more. My dear friends, I need to appreciate every one of us. We have experts who are gurus on the field. They are here to give us, to tell us what we should know about the topic before us, mentor, and also self-empowerment. I thank God for IIU. Sir Piyush has been so great, giving us the opportunity right from January, even last year. Every January to December, we always have this African conference. We pray that God will come to spare our life, give our father the grace, the strength to be able to come to work effectively and efficiently. We who are the members, we pray that God will also give us the grace and the strength to keep on working so as to actualize the goal. What was that goal? The goal of SDG, We are working towards making sure the country, the whole world is peaceful, prosperity, and success. We congratulate every one of you, all my speakers. I congratulate all the participants. I congratulate everyone that are listening. I pray that God will bless every one of us, give us good health of mind and body through Christ our Lord. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I bless you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, dear Professor. It was so nice hearing you, and we are so blessed to have you in Africa. You are a blessing to the whole continent and the whole world. Thank you so much. And with this great introduction, we are now going to proceed. This is a very pious way to start this event. I want to express my gratitude for having been given the opportunity to moderate this event and to be part of this IIU African Virtual Seminar, September 22, hosted by IIU African team. It is my honor to introduce the team IIU, the strong support of IIU, who are all working consistently to achieve the vision and the mission of IIU by bringing education, by bringing the vision and mission of IIU to the whole globe. The inspiration of IIU, Sri Danji Swani Ji Maharaj, his blessing and guidance in every endeavor of IIU are stimulating. Now, Mr. Koliji Alice, are you ready now?
Just give me 2 minutes, okay? I'm facing things.
Okay,
Give me 2 minutes.
Let me continue then. Now, the trustees of IIU, we have Dr. Roshani Lal Mam, we have Mr. Anju Panji, trustee of Sawana Bahar River. We have visionary founder of IIU, you all know him. We have Dr. Pish Pandit, the man behind the success of IIU. We honor him again. And we have other co-founders of IIU, Mr. Stephen V, co-founder IIU Australia, Mona Angia, co-founder IIU Indonesia, board trustees of IIU, Mrs. Corina Surya, vice chancellor IIU, Ms. Nada Ratkovic, country director of Croatia, Mrs. Emina Oprikan, country director of Romania. She's here with us. Emina, hello. Good to have you. We have Mr. Lufianto Yuda Pamuka, country director Indonesia. We have Dr. Snigdha Kadam, president academics, global and IIU research center, India. We have Mrs. Masuda Yasmin, education ambassador, India. IIU Advisory Council, we have Dr. Pratida Mishra, India. We have Dr. N.D. Mathur, India. We have Dr. Parin Somani from India. Also, we have Dr. Vijay Kumar Shah, and also Dr. T.P. Shashi Kumar, and academician, senior professor, Dr. Charles General Eboria Osiolo, county head, African IIU, country director, Nigeria. So we are so blessed to have this strong team of IIU behind us with all the support and all that. So this is a pleasure for me to introduce this team, and I'm glad to just be part of the international team working as a country director of Togo. And you must all be curious to know more about International Internship University. So as a matter of fact, I will now give the floor to my co-moderator, Mr. Alex Koleji, for him to introduce the university called International Internship University, IIU, such a great and international university making difference all over the world in education. So, Mr. Koleji, if you're ready, please introduce the university to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Abotsi. Thank you. Sorry for the delay due to network issues. Thank you very much. So the university that has gathered us today is called IIU, International Internship University. And it is building a better and brighter future for all young learners and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all the young learners of the globe. IIU is metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down the additional costs and providing access to more than 1,000 plus courses and internships to their e-learners across the globe. IIU has been accredited and affiliated with the World Education Organization, WEO, and International Accreditation Organization, IAO, and collaborated with the world's top universities and educational institutions through the platform of massive open online courses, MOOC. IIU provides various certificates, including diploma, graduation, post-graduation diploma, post-graduation courses, and honorary doctorates. Last time we witnessed the graduation ceremony, the honorary graduation ceremony for honorary doctors. IIU has received many accreditations as per international standards for its innovation, vision, creative ideas, research, and white papers publication. International Internship University IIU is building a better and better future for all young learners and is committed to providing better and virtual education to the young learners of the globe. IIU is the change. IIU brings the change, and IIU is the revolution. Now, let me introduce the IIU councils very fast because you attack the topic of the day. IIU Council presents IIU WEC, Women Entrepreneur Council, which is working very hard to empower women, International Student Development Council, and IIU IYGC, International Youth Development Council, and IIU International Council for Educators. All these departments are working so wonderfully that we could see the graduation, the certificates that young learners, that women are getting through their hard work. So IIU WEC is giving an opportunity to every woman on this globe to witness the uncultivated talents within her to be the successful women entrepreneur by joining IIU Women Entrepreneur Councils. Women's empowerment is empowering women in all walks of life. Testimonies are there. IIU ISGC, nation's future depends on students, the youth. So Student Council helps to raise funds for school, college-wide activities, including social events, community projects, helping people in need, and school reform. IIU IYGC, youth counts but once in life, according to Henry Wasford. So Longfellow, youth is not defined by age or time. It is defined by our social energy and mature mind. Programs focuses on developing young minds and making their one-time opportunity of lifetime achievements. This program self-mentoring is one of the key issues that will help the youth develop. And there are other programs on mentorship that are focused on the youth development. IIU ICE recognizes the contribution of educators all over the world in the field of education and welcomes them to change the lives of many more by imparting quality education and spreading knowledge worldwide. So acknowledgement was given to them last time during the graduation of those who achieved much in the education fields in Africa and in the world. Please, Dr. Kofi, will you take the from here to present Pandit? Dr. Kofi? Okay, let me continue with this and then you'll come over. So our founder, Sir Piyush Pandit. Are you there? Okay.
Yeah,
you go on.
I'm here, but it's okay. You can continue.
Oh, okay. So, Sir Piyush Pandit, there's always that one person who has the vision, the thought, the idea behind a successful venture and organization. And if you talk about the man behind the success of IIU, it's none other than our beloved founder of IIU, Mr. Piyush Pandit, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds, possessing excellent administrative, verbal communication, and written skills. He's a next-gen speaker and passionate writer. The versatile Piyush Pandit is the founder of Swana Bharat Parivar and chairman of Piyush Group. The visionary Piyush Pandit had just one dream: no child should be deprived of education. He concurs the world's first virtual internship university during a pandemic, the International Internship University, the IIU. The words are not enough for his dedication and hard work. Mr. Piyush Pandit, the multi-talented and devoted personality, has received a plethora of awards, recognitions, and honors in acknowledgement of his contribution to social work, education, entrepreneurship, and so on. The list of this is a milestone and is endless. After the learning about the International Internship University, this councils, you must all be excited about today's event, and you all know the title. Are you ready for it? So
yes,
if you are ready for this, let's all show our hands up over there to see that you are ready to get the knowledge, the insight sharing for today. Dr. Kofi, please.
yes.
Will you take over?
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex, for your help and for the great moderation. We are so glad and proud to have you here in IIU. Now let me introduce this conference to you. The IIU African Continent Virtual, the IIU African Continent Virtual Conference on Education System is one of the greatest initiatives by the International Internship University to help better understand the various dynamics in the educational system in the various continents and the countries. The IIU African Continent Virtual Conference aimed at bringing speakers from various countries within the African continent to speak on the various dynamics in African education system. Today's event is on the following topic: mentoring and self-empowerment. So let's learn, share, and grow together this morning with the same enthusiasm. Today, we will be witnessing the plethora of ideas and the knowledge delivered by 6 experienced speakers. Our African eminent speakers will share their possible solutions on the education in the new normal and including practical ideas about how to tackle this. By the end, I'm very sure that we all will have many new competencies and tactics that we can put into action right away. Our keynote speakers who will be sharing their ideas, views, techniques, ventures, and much more are ready. I would like to give now the floor to Alex to introduce our highly experienced speakers now. Please, Alex, the first speaker to introduce is Professor David Borondia. You can go ahead, please.
Oh, okay. Okay. That means Patricia is not around, right?
No, she's late, please. Let's start from Professor David, please.
Oh, okay, okay. From the program I have gender. Okay, it's okay, fine. Let me get to Dr. Davis' file and just a minute. Okay.
Welcome, Dr. Patricia. You will be the third. You will be the third speaker, please.
Oh, okay, okay, on the list. Okay.
Thank you.
Then let me talk about Professor Dr. David Morodia A. His Excellency's objective is to impart on the field of human resources and project management with enhanced innovations as much as the ever-changing world economic impetus demands. To also be part of a team that ensures effectiveness and efficiency in attainment of organizational set goals and corporate objectives. So who is Ambassador David Morodia A? His Excellency Ambassador Professor David Morodia A was born on 14th February 1968. He was brought up in life by God-fearing parents who ensured he went to school. His highest qualifications are PhD in Human Resources Development and Management. He also holds a PhD in the Theology and Mission, respectively. He also had 7 honorary doctorate degrees in various academic fields to his credit. So his worked as a voluntary served to so many organizations and agencies in Nigeria and always happy with tasks committed to him to perform with extraordinary results. These organizations include Evangelical Church Winning All 1991 to 1994, Assemblies of God Nigeria 1995 to 2006, Redeemed Christian Church of God 2006 to date, Maurice Cerulo World Evangelism USA 1998 to 2007, Project Manager Bridge of Hope Foundation 2007 to 2013, Secretary Zamantakewa 2008 to 2014, Chairman Board of Governors Bethel Seminary 2008. So many things at this achieved. Okay, so many posts occupied. He is also in the political field, and he has so many awards. His Excellency received to his credit over 70 prestigious awards, nationally and internationally. Few among them include World Peace Ambassador of Goodwill, Goodwill Ambassador of Peace, Global Icon of Peace, Global Peace Star, etc. And he's a member of different organizations all over. And his wife is called Dr. Elizabeth David Moroja, who is a Togolese, and he has 4 children. So with this, I'll give the floor to Ambassador Professor Dr. David Moroja. Please, Doctor, you have the floor.
Thank you, my in-law.
You're welcome.
I thought some of these long things should be kept aside for private issues. God bless you. It's a privilege to be again in this conference. Sorry, I missed the last one because we had issues with the timing. We had a little confusion with timing. Nevertheless, we appreciate God for the success of the last event, the presentations we saw online. I want to especially thank the management of IIU for giving us opportunity to learn and also to impact some values in the lives of various adherences across the world. Especially also to thank my friend, my brother, my mentor, Professor General Dr. In fact, he's going to be an Archbishop very soon, by God's grace. General Charles Eboria, for being nice. I love your spirit. You've done a lot, still doing a lot. Grace to follow you, and all the team members, Aboshi and my in-law and every other person, speakers. Thank for the opportunity to interact together, learning from one another. It has been a big opportunity to really learn and improve in various facets of our lives. Mentoring, exactly what we're doing already. I don't need to talk much on mentoring. I narrowed my subject to self-empowerment precepts for us, for an empowered life. Self-empowered people take control of their lives by setting goals and taking actionable steps to achieve them. They not only understand how to get things done, but also are confident, focused, and comfortable making decisions that guide them towards their future. If your self-confidence is shaky, or you are insecure about your ability to achieve your ambitions, you can take several steps to lead a more empowering and improvement. What is self-empowerment? Self-empowerment means making conscious decisions to take advantage or take charge of your destiny. Making conscious. You have to be conscious about what you are about to enter into. It involves making positive choices. Positive choices. When we talk of positivity, we're not talking about all the things that are nice. The negative and the good and the bad can turn out to be positive activities based on our choices and how we handle them. So it involves making positive choices, taking action to advance, and being confident in your ability to make and execute decisions. You can have the negative, the good. What will bring the positivity in it is your decision. Your decisions can convert every situation into positivity, into positive outcomes. Self-empowered people are motivated to learn and from his job. They can be passive in their job search and wait for a recruiter to find them on the social media, LinkedIn, or other networks. Or they can take proactive steps toward finding a new and a better job, contacting former colleagues, researching opportunities, updating their marketable skills, and revamping their resumes. Self-empowered people allows individuals to recognize that they have the power to make choices that can help them achieve their goals. So the choice is in you. If you are going to remain self-empowered, then you take action. If you are going to remain adamant, then you don't take action. You wait for things to find you. But I think we all want to be the people that find things for us. Precepts towards achieving self-empowerment. What are the precepts for self-empowerment? If you are striving to attain personal empowerment, focus on your drive. Identify what you can control and take an objective, goal-oriented mindset. And then you will get the result you truly want. With me here, I have about 5 to 8 precepts. One, develop a positive attitude if we are going to be self-empowered. Believe they can control their own destiny rather than giving in an external concepts such as fate, luck, or circumstances are more likely to take charge of their future. Cultivate a positive attitude and outlook by evaluating your strengths and weaknesses, pursuing your passion, and trusting in your ability. Number 2, set reasonable goals. Measurable, achievable goals are an important component of self-empowerment. And understanding how to set them can help you feel good about your achievements. If you want to run a marathon, start with small. Start smaller. Increase your distance by day. You cannot take 30 kilometers marathon a day if you are a beginner. So everything must begin gradual. Takes a process to get to your destination and getting there happy. Not just getting there, but getting there happy. Number 3, surround yourself with positive people. Surround your life with people that matter. It's not sin to keep dropping as you eliminate. Drop people that doesn't matter in your journey so that you get there with peace and happiness. Laughter is contagious, and so are pessimism and negativity. They are also contagious. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Motivated people can help you feel empowered to achieve your goals. If your self-esteem takes a blow, schedule time with positive friends, peers, and family members. Experiencing their positivity can improve your mental well-being, maximize your negativity, and empower you to follow your dreams. You need people that matter around you so as to be healthy in your own journey and pursuit for excellence. Number 4, practice self-care. Self-care includes any activity that you do for yourself to feel happy and healthy. It can include everything from eating right and exercising to treating yourself to a spa treatment, scheduling time to relax and rejuvenate will make you more productive. Additionally, being kind to yourself can help you be confident in your ability to address and overcome hardships. Use positive talk, that's number 5, to live a self-empowered life. Focus on what you can do as opposed to what you can't. Focus on things you can handle and not things you cannot handle. You will just wasting your time pursuing things you cannot handle and get no result. For example, if you want to apply for a promotion that requires fluency in Spanish, instead of saying, I don't speak Spanish, for example, try, I don't speak Spanish yet. You see, there is positivity in it. You raise hope to your hearers. I can learn, yes. Practicing self-affirmations and displaying confidence in your ability to achieve your goals can help you make steps to achieve them. Number 6, be assertive if you will be self-empowered. People who strive towards personal empowerment must be comfortable expressing their ideas and needs. If you are invited to a party but have an important presentation the following day early to prepare. Now, sometimes you are a guest, suddenly it makes the person who invited you feel so bad. What is going on? We really need to be assertive. Present yourself clear to your host so that all of us will leave with that understanding, whatever action is being presented. So always make room for understanding why you act the way you act in certain things. Or if you and a co don't feel guilty about addressing the situation head on and asking them to do their own part. Number 7, create an action list if you are going to have a self-empowered life. Action list. Empowered people take action, exhibit a growth mindset, and are comfortable learning and developing their abilities. They also understand that success does not come overnight, but is a accumulation of decisions and actions. If your goal is to finish a college degree in 4 years, for example, list the actions you will need to take to achieve that goal, such as researching financial aid options, enrolling in an online program, and establishing a study schedule. Number 8, probably the last, live a self-empowered life. Finally, in conclusion, people who consciously decide to take control of their lives are often happier people, more fulfilled, and more satisfied in their careers. Taking steps to live a life that you design offers numerous benefits. If your goal includes starting, completing, or advancing your education, take the first brave step toward earning your degree, either master's, bachelor's, doctorate, by exploiting some universities around. This way, you will remain self-empowered. I will stop here, and I hope this brings nourishment to our minds for a self-empowerment.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. David Morojia, my in-law. So wonderful explanation and insight shared with us. What I want to keep in mind is that you have to have a vision of where we are going. You should be conscious, okay, of the need, and then we should work positively towards that. And we also say that we should never say, I don't do this, but I'm not doing it yet, which means there's a room for improvement. I would like to suggest, if possible, to make available the hard copy of this presentation, because there are so many things that have been set together and which we need to go through again, okay, later on. And if we could have some of the hard copies of the presentation, that will really help. Okay, we could even use this one to present other conferences, other training for the youth or other people needing it. So please, if that will be available, that will be really helpful for us. Thank you very much, my in-law.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you. So I'll now introduce Dr. Adeogun Joseph Kayode, who is going to be the next speaker. His name is Adeogun Joseph Kayode. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. Okay. Okay, so his name is Dr. Adeogun Joseph Kayode, and he's an internationally sought after keynote speaker. He's multi-award winning certified content marketing strategist, communications and leadership coach, and certified public speaker. He's widely regarded as the go-to source on the management. As a seasoned, energetic, and motivational speaker, he has over 15 years experience in marketing strategy, communications and leadership, coaching, and public speaking. He has a track of records achieving. So with this, I'm presenting and giving the floor to Dr. Adeogun Joseph Kayode for his speech on this today's issue. Thank you, Doctor. You have the floor.
All right. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Dr. Kofi. It's a pleasure to be one of the speakers at this month's conference. So I want to appreciate everyone, the facilitators that have spoken before me, and also the country head, Dr. Professor Jax, for putting up this loud initiative. And more importantly, to International Internship University, I want to say kudos to the university for this group. Rightly heard, my name is Dr.
We want all the participants.
So on the topic on the
if you don't have the floor, please mute your microphone. Only the speaker can use the microphone. Thank you. Dr. Joseph, you can proceed.
Okay, thank you very much. So the first speaker has dwelled on the importance of self-empowerment. Why radio speaker to also emphasize on the importance of mentoring. So let me quickly talk about mentoring, and that will help us to appreciate the essence of this conference. Mentoring, as you may rightly be aware, is a relationship between a mentor and a mentee. It's one who has more experience trying to give insight to one who has a lesser experience. That is a simple description of what mentoring is. And for mentoring to be successful between a mentor and a mentee, it is important that the two parties should base their relationship on encouragement, constructive, mutual trust, respect, and the willingness to learn and also to share ideas. So on the part of the mentor, he must be willing to share his insights. He must be willing to share his ideas, his experiences, his life exposure to the mentee. On the part of the mentee must be willing to do what? To learn from the mentor. That is what can make mentoring relationship successful. And the skill of the mentor comes from the past experiences. You cannot give advice or admonition on the experiences you have not passed through or you have not gotten. So it is expected that a mentor would have acquired wealth of experience or knowledge in a particular area. For example, if you are a life coach and you have individuals who are not knowledgeable on leadership, you can mentor them. You can share your experience with them. That makes you a mentor coach. You are coaching them in the heart of leadership. So the skill of mentoring, like I mentioned earlier, comes from experience, and it is usually broad-based. Mentors can provide information regarding the cultural, for example, and the political attributes of people and situations. It's also expected of a mentor in the mentoring relationship. The mentor's skills and knowledge can be used to capitalize on future opportunities that may come. If a mentee is well mentored, he can have opportunities to be an expert. He can have opportunities at his disposal because the mentor has shared experiences or has exposed him to things that will help him in the future. So in order for there to be a successful mentoring relationship, both parties, the mentor and the mentee, should be committed to it. However, it does not need to necessarily be a formal relationship. No, it doesn't need to be. You can be my student, then I can also offer you a general advice on a particular subject matter that can help you to succeed in your life or in your career. So it mustn't have to be a formal relationship. So both parties can benefit from a mentoring relationship, and the benefits by the two can have is that the mentee will benefit by being able to clarify his or her goals. He will be able to explore learning opportunities or new ideas. He will be able to challenge and reflect on the experiences or exposure that has been shared with him. The mentor, on his own part, can gain by further developing his communication skill, for instance, reflecting and focusing on sharpening or honing his leadership skills or his mentoring skill. And the mentor also gain by knowing that he's given some opportunity to guide another person. So he should cherish that opportunity very well. And this he can do by ensuring that the mentee is given the right information that can guide him in his area of life. So when an individual has a career plan, for example, a mentor can be a beneficiary to help that person achieve his career goal and keep them on track despite obstacles that he may encounter along the way. So, for example, in my years of experience as a business coach, I've seen that many executives have mentors, often from outside the organization. And being a leader within an organization, I tell you, can be a lonely thing. Hence, you need a mentor that can guide you to achieve the objectives, the mission of the organization that you work with. I found mentoring to be really rewarding. Why? Because it is a great way for me to see people overcome an issue or progress on their career path through mentoring. Sometimes, well, there may be like a light bulb moment where they come to realize, something about themselves that they have been blind to previously. So it is not always a comfortable relationship sometimes, but if you understand what it involves to be a mentor, you will sacrifice your time, you will sacrifice resources to make sure that the relationship works between you and your mentee. I've often seen some persons use the word mentoring and coaching interchangeably. It should be noted that the two are not the same. Mentoring and coaching, using this interchangeably, is not the same thing. They do not describe the same type of working relationship. In fact, the two share specific goals, including learning and career development that leads to peak performance and the realization of full potential. So what is the difference between, or what are the differences, between coaching and mentoring? That will help you to see the importance of mentoring. As regards mentoring focuses on multiple, often long-term goals. It's not just a short-term goal, it's a long-term goal. It could be 1 year, it could be 6 months, depending on your agreement with the mentee. Why coaching for short-term accomplishment of some goals or development of single skill. For example, if you want to acquire the skill of copywriting, you need somebody to coach you on how to be a copywriter, how to be a freelance writer, or how to acquire a particular skill. You are being coached in that area to become an expert in that area. But mentoring is long-term. Even after you have been coached, for example, as a freelance writer or as a copywriter, it is continuous. Your mentor will continue to guide you on areas that you still struggled with or that you still don't understand. So that is one of the differences between coaching and mentoring. Another difference is that mentoring, a mentor is responsible for supporting proteges as she works to accomplish goals. So it is a step by step. The saying goes, the journey of a mind begins with a step. So a mentor guides you step by step on how to achieve your desired goals. While a coach is responsible for providing the means for a process to meet the goals. You get the difference? This is one of the differences, or another difference between coaching and mentoring. So mentoring is an informal association that focuses on building a two-way mutual, beneficial relationship, for long-term career movement. Mentoring involves talking with a person who has identified their needs prior to entry into a mentoring relationship. And take note, the emphasis is on active listening, providing information, making suggestions, and establishing connections. While coaching, on the other hand, according to International Coaching Federation, it focuses on partnering with a client in a thought-provoking and creative process that inspires them to maximize their personal and professional potential. So, in essence, coaching involves listening to a person, identifying what they need, helping them develop an action plan. I just give you an example. If you want to be a copywriter, for example, you need a coach to guide you on the steps you need to take to be a sought-after coach. It is always one of, you will be trained on these processes or the steps you need to take to be a coach. But a mentor continuously guide you, even after you have been coached, after you have been trained, so that you can become an expert in your choosing or subject area or niche. So in a nutshell, mentoring is not coaching, and coaching is not mentoring. So mentoring relationships, they are based upon advice given, and why coaching is not. So in essence, mentoring and coaching are not the same. Now, let's also look at the second part of this presentation, and the self-empowerment. Much have been said about self-empowerment, but my focus will now be self-improvement. All right. So I focus on self-improvement instead of self-empowerment. Much has been said about the self-empowerment. What is self-empowerment, or what we can rather call personal development? Simply put, it's taking time and making the commitment to invest in your greatest resource. That is, investing in yourself, improving yourself.
Please, Dr. Joseph, please let's get to the conclusion, because okay, the time is running against us for the others. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. So, coach, self-development, or what I rather call personal development, it revolves around your inner self, your career, your health, your relationship. So, essence, you must focus on improving your inner self as a person, for example. You must focus on improving your career, your business, for example. Is a way to self-develop or improve yourself. And your health is also important. As the saying goes, health is what? You also need to take care of your health too. It's also another way to empower yourself. You make care of your mental health. It's important, like every of your activities. So conclusively, I've been able to focus on the importance of memory, and also why you need to focus on self or personal development, what we can call self-empowerment. Doing this will help you to become a better version of yourself. And in the long run, you will be able to achieve your goals, because you realize the importance of the mentoring and also the importance of self-empowerment to achieve your goals, all your aims in life. So I want to appreciate everyone for listening to me, and also to the facilitators that will come after me. Thank you very much, Dr. Abuchi Kofi, for having me in this platform.
Thank you so much, Dr. Adeogun Fayode Joseph. You have entertained us in long and large on the importance of mentorship and how to go about it. Thank you so much. And as I said it before, if those copies, those presentations will be in hard copy account, so that you can dispose of them and use them, that will be really great, great for us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, let me introduce the next speaker, who is Professor Prince Blessing Lawal. So Professor Prince Blessing Lawal is the founder and chief executive officer of Global Socio-Economic and Financial Evolution Network, World Humanitarian Network, WHN, International Business School of Economics, IBSE, and International Institute of Chartered Humanitarians. A professor of humanity at Asian University International, AUI, board member at Universal Institute of Professional Management, UIPM USA, and a verified educator in the field of economics and entrepreneurship at Harvard Business Publishing Education, Harvard Business School, Harvard University. He's a certified banker, chartered public diplomat and manager, chartered treasurer, chartered financial manager, chartered financial analyst, chartered management accountant, certified e-commerce associate, TFL certified, certified digital marketing professional, Google, and a certified veterans entrepreneurship professional, among many others. Blessing has over 200 other academic professional certifications from top universities such as University of London, Stanford, MIT, Harvard, NIYIF, WTO, IFSC, WHO, CFI, UNITA, World Bank, USAID, USIP, SMI, POTI, UNIGE, and the likes. Dr. Lawal has achieved many certificates, among which his PhD, his master's, and his bachelor degrees. So he works in so many organizations, and he has so much experience in the domain of economics and human development. And with this, we give him the floor to present what he has on today's topic. Please, Doctor, you have the floor, Dr. Lawal. Professor Lawal, Blessing, you have the floor. Is Professor Prince Blessing Lawal available? He has the floor.
Please, Prof. I don't think the person is available because
he's available, but we'll call him after Patricia. Dr. Patricia, you call him.
Okay.
Okay. So Dr. Patricia will take over, and Professor Prince Blessing Lawal will come after her. So let me introduce Dr. Patricia to all of you before she takes the floor. So Dr. Patricia Gonde from Zimbabwe. She's from Zimbabwe in Southern Africa. She's a mother of 4, head of academics of Lusitania Primary School, holder of master's degree in educational management, brand ambassador Zimbabwe of ABCD International, brand ambassador of Women's Lives Exist, global coordinator of IIU, International Council of Educators, global educator, ambassador of Yes You Can International, country coordinator, Global Educators Network, and author, country director, IIU Zimbabwe. So Dr. Patricia is a very experienced woman in the domain of education. So she has the floor to speak to us about mentorship and empowerment, self-empowerment. Doctor, you have the floor, please.
Thank you so much. Firstly, I would like to thank IIU International Internship University for giving me this opportunity to speak to you today. And I would like to acknowledge all the participants and all the esteemed speakers amongst us. And I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yes, mentoring and self-empowerment. Each and every one, yes, of us here has got maybe a different perspective of mentoring, but the basic idea of mentoring is that it is an effort that is mutually cooperative between maybe the mentor and the mentee that contributes to a person's professional and personal development.
Dr. Patricia,
and
it's like you're on mute.
Hello.
Are you sure your speaker is working? You check, please.
Oh, we can hear her. She's audible.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. We can hear you. Maybe it's the moderator's connection that's having some issue. So Dr. Patricia, you can continue.
Okay, thank you so much. And then I would like just to quote one Oprah Winfrey, who says, a mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside yourself. I would like to take an angle of using acronym, learning from Dr. Charles. I know that he does that most of the time, of the word mentor itself, and looking at the qualities of mentors, and also discussing about how a mentee comes into the picture. Looking at the letter M, I would like to say motivation is the key to mentoring. As a mentor, you know how to motivate your colleagues, maybe at work, even at school. And normally a mentor constantly challenges them to work outside of their boundaries when they feel comfortable. In our workplaces, maybe at school, we always want to feel motivated. Yes, there are some people who are naturally driven and stimulated. Maybe it is written into their DNA system, but there are some who are driven by recognition, some who are driven by knowing what their contribution is. As a mentor, you should be able to motivate, and the motivational impact that mentoring can have on an individual. It can be individual mentoring, it can be peer mentoring, it can be mentoring in organization is surmountable. This is what will drive an individual maybe towards the goals. Mentors sometimes mentors themselves, they feel more empowered themselves, they feel self-empowered, and mentoring relationships helps them to develop that great confidence. And the process itself, it helps them to build meaningful and long-lasting connections. That is mentorship. So we have to mentor, and as a mentor, letter E, you should empower others. You should be able
Yes,
to
Kofi.
enlarge others. Maybe
Hello.
quoting what John Maxwell
my
says.
Joma. I don't just understand anything. Oh,
Mentorship
I'm not getting it.
should empower, enlarge others. And then letter E can also mean egoless. They should put their egos in their pocket and be open for feedback. Then letter N, a mentor should be able to nurture, and mentors nurture and grow others. They give advice not only because they are wiser, but we as mentees should be able to be receptive. There's what we call nurturing mentoring, which happens when a mentor and a mentee assist each other, maybe in achieving personal and professional goals, maybe through coaching, like what my dear brother just talked about. And as a mentor, we play a valuable role in shaping the mentees. Then letter T talks about training. Yes, there are some mentors that go through training, they go through coaching. So we should be able to support the mentees that are under us. I know that I am a mentor for some organization. There is some training that takes place. And then letter O, meaning openness. As mentors and as mentees, we should be open to each other because there is that mentor and mentee relationship. We should be trustworthy as well. Then letter R, we should be reachable as mentors. We should be available. We should be there to encourage each and every milestone that a mentee has achieved. And lastly, letter S, success. We are working towards achieving goals. And then lastly, I would just like to share about how we can, as mentors, use the letter P's, like we should ignite personalities, each and every organization. Yes, how do you identify mentors? FTs every month. And we should inspire possibilities, just like Mandela had bigger like visions. Mentees need to have that yes, I can spirit, to be ready to do what it takes to believe in themselves. And then as we should invest in potentials, be available for mentors, and mentees should work hard and maybe identifying gaps in their skills, in their leadership, and then try to help them in those gap fillings. Then we should be able to inculcate purpose. And in the way, let's not lose the bigger picture. We should guide the mentees, not just the end of reaching goals, but also the means of getting there, the means of achieving their goals. So the mentees also need to know their role, especially as a cog in the mentee. Then we should be able to instill some pride. Mentors have to put, most of the time we have to put our next on the line, and then as mentees, retain that winning spirit. Then infuse passion. We need to keep our foot on the accelerator as we are driving, as we are navigating the way for our mentees. We should be an antidote to failure so that they do not give up. And also we need to keep pushing and remain focused. And lastly, we need to idealize the prize, celebrate each and every milestone with the same enthusiasm, no matter how big, no matter how small the win is. We should give credit when it is due and quickly show the mentees the next mountain that they should conquer. A mentor, one speaker says, a mentor can open your eyes to learn from past experience and role models. They will provide inspiration and motivation for the journey ahead. This is my message to mentees. And mentors are there to guide you. It's not what they can do for you that matters, but what you can get out of them. You are in charge of your own future. For you, the mentors and the mentees, mentoring is a two-way process. You get out of it what you put in. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share with you today about mentoring and self-empowerment. Thank you to our founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit, for this opportunity. And to our leader, Dr. Charles, for organizing this. Over to you, our moderator.
Thank you very much, Dr. Patricia Gonde. We thank you for sharing these insightful thoughts and experience with us on the mentorship. I will now give the floor to Dr. Aboti to introduce the next speaker. The time I arrange my things over here. Thank you very much. Dr. Aboti, please, will take over.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alex. I think you have already introduced Dr. Blessing Lawal. So without much ado, we'll give the floor now to Dr. Blessing Lawal for his speech. Please, Doctor, you have the floor.
Thank you.
Good morning, sirs.
Good morning, Doc.
Yes, can I proceed?
Yes, you have the floor, please. You can proceed.
Okay. I want to say good morning to you all from GSFN office in Nigeria. I want to appreciate my able ambassador, the General Professor Charles Eboria, for moving forward IIU in Africa. I want to say thank you very much to the founder of IIU as well, the management team, and everyone in attendance of today's meeting. I want to say thank you very much. It's been very, 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 very nice so far. I've gained a lot from the previous speakers, even right from the madam and the coordinator of this program that spoke initially. I've learned from you all. I want to say thank you. I want to appreciate you. And within the shortest time, I will just highlight 5 qualities of a very good mentor-mentee relationship. Please, I would like to confirm if you are hearing me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, based on my opinions, I've highlighted 5 main qualities of a very good mentor-mentee relationship, which are number 1.
Prof. Blessing. Sorry, we have 2 minutes to close. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to close.
Okay. I'll be very fast with you. So just to contribute my own quotas, I will just enumerate the qualities of a good mentor-mentee relationship. Number 1 is willingness to share. And number 2 is positive attitude. Both the mentor and mentee must possess willingness to share and positive attitude towards each other. And number 3, enthusiasm in the field. The zeal, keen enthusiasm must be highly exhibited in both mentor and mentees. And number 4, value.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Are we together?
Yes, we are
Yes.
Yes,
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 Prof.
Dr. Charles.
We are going to close right now. I'm giving a mandate to close. Yes.
What about Dr. Hannon?
Dr. Anna will
Prof,
come
is it
next.
not up to
He will come.
Okay.
is it not up to 10?
Another section. She will come in October. So we are closing right now. May God come to bless every one of us, keep us safe, and keep us and protect us. Give us the zeal to come to work for Him. We pray that the power of God shall dwell upon every one of us, and we shall go to proclaim the word of God. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dr. Charles.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Dr. Amina.